the snowflake. It was Christmas Eve and little Nicole stood by the window, watching the silent winter sky. She'd been hoping for a white Christmas, but so far there was only the cold and the stillness. Just as she was about to turn away, she noticed something magical, a single glistening snowflake drifting down like a tiny star. But this snowflake was different. It didn't fall straight down like the others she'd seen before. It seemed to dance, swirling and glimmering in the air, as if it was searching for something. Nicole pressed her face close to the window as she watched the snowflake float gently toward the house. It didn't land on the ground. Instead, it drifted through a small crack by the window frame, slipping inside the house. The snowflake floated slowly down the hallway, sparkling like a tiny lantern, and Nicole followed. It danced down the corridor, through the kitchen, and then, as if it knew exactly where it was going, it began to rise, leading her up the narrow staircase to the attic. Opening the door, she climbed the last few steps and looked around. The snowflake floated to the far corner, where an old wooden box was tucked under a dusty quilt. It hovered over the box for a moment, then gently settled on the lid, its light casting a soft glow on the old wood. Nicole slowly approached and knelt down, brushing away the dust with a gentle hand. She lifted the lid, and inside she found a treasure trove of keepsakes. There were faded Christmas cards with beautiful handwriting, a red ribbon that looked like it had once wrapped a special gift, and a small bell with a soft tinkling sound that reminded her of sleigh rides and laughter. Tucked at the very bottom was a little wooden ornament shaped like a reindeer with her grandmother's name etched on it. Nicole realized that this must have been her grandmother's keepsake box, filled with her memories of Christmases past. She had heard stories about her grandmother's love for Christmas, the way she would sing carols while baking cookies and how her eyes would light up at the first sight of snow. Nicole touched the reindeer ornament, feeling as if her grandmother were there with her, sharing a special moment from across time. Smiling, she gently placed the lid back on the box, knowing that she had found something precious. The snowflake shimmered one last time, then slowly faded, melting into a tiny drop of water that sparkled in the soft light of the attic. Nicole carefully carried the box downstairs, placing it under the Christmas tree. She decided to share these memories with her family that evening, and every Christmas from then on. And each year, when she saw the first snowflake of the season, she'd remember the magic that led her to the attic and her grandmother's Christmas spirit that would live on forever.